went for a small visit around and I found incredible, beautiful objects. So I am here hunting for beautiful objects to share with you. I'm sure I'm going to find also several interesting stories, and I will share with you the stories along I see the objects. So I invite you and let's go together for this visit. When I started my visit, this was one of the first objects that caught my attention because of its beauty. This lot is a polychrome porcelain vase, beautifully decorated with various scenes and stands 55 centimeters tall. Polychrome porcelain vases have a rich history, primarily originating in East Asia, especially on China. These vibrant techniques were particularly prized for their ability to bring intricate designs to life. The polychrome or multicolored process often involves applying overglazed enamels onto a white porcelain base, allowing artisans to depict complex scenes with vivid detail. Common themes including folklore, elements of nature, and scenes from the daily life, each intricately crafted to capture viewers' imagination. This decorative approach flourished during the Ming and Qing dynasties when Chinese artisans perfected the art of overglaze painting. Porcelain from this period became highly sought after globally, inspiring European ceramics and decorative arts. The beauty and skill involved in creating polychrome porcelain vases not only reflect cultural heritage but also reveal a fascinating historical exchange of artistic ideas across continents. The estimate price was between 100 and 160 euro, and the hammer price was 180 euro. This pair of Napoleon III gilded bronze candlesticks with cherub decoration reflects the opulent and detailed design typical of the Second Empire style between 1852 and 1870 in France. Napoleon III bronzes often showcase neoclassic and romantic motifs. The cherubs were popular symbols representing innocence, playfulness, and luxury. These candlesticks, gilded for luxurious finish, would likely have been displayed as a decorative object in a well appointed 19th century interior, underscoring the era's love of lavish ornamentation and classic themes in decorative art. The estimate price was between 300 and 400 euro, and the hammer price was 360 euro. These important gilt bronze urn with two patinas with a height of 37 centimeters. An old gilt bronze urn with two patinas is typically a decorative object showcasing advanced metalworking skills. The gilt bronze refers to a bronze piece covered with thin layers of gold, achieved by a fire gilding or electroplating. This gilding process, along with dual patinas, which is a variation in the surface finish and color, provides a contrasting effect, often accentuating intricate details on the piece. Such urns were popular in the 18th and 19th centuries in Europe, commonly used in aristocratic settings as ornamental or ceremonial items. The estimate price for this piece was between 300 and 400 euro, and the hammer price was 330 euro. The Jupiter vase by Valson-Lambert is a preeminent piece from the estimate Belgium glassworks, known for its luxurious crystal and glass art. This particular model, in white and gold, reflects Valson-Lambert's classic style, which combines intricate design with rich colors and large dimensions. Standing at 60 centimeters tall, it would typically feature elegant and cut detailing or layered color techniques that emphasize the luxury and skilled craftsmanship. Valson-Lambert pieces are sought after for their distinctive Belgian heritage and artistry. The estimate price for this lot was between 4,000 and 5,000 euro, and the hammer price was 4,000 euro. The marble and bronze clock set by G. Mayer Paris typically features elegant designs characteristic of the 19th century French craftsmanship. The set usually includes a central clock and two accompanying pieces, often candelabra or decorative urns, showcasing intricate details and high quality materials. G. Mayer was known for creating sophisticated timepieces that combined artistry and functionality, making them prized collectibles today. The estimate price for this lot was between 400 and 600 euro, and the hammer price was €430. The Sevres porcelain and gilded bronze clock, dial signed by lupins with a height of 62 centimeters and originating from the Sevres porcelain manufactory in France, known for its exquisite and finely detailed porcelain. Often decorated with hand-painted motifs such as floral designs, mythological scenes, or pastoral imagery, Sevres porcelain was highly hunted after by European nobility and often represented the height of elegance in decorative arts. The gilding is done using a process called hormulo, which involves applying gold to bronze to achieve a luminous and durable finish. The gilded bronze components often serve as a structural and decorative frame for the porcelain, incorporating ornate designs like scrolls, garlands, or Rococo-style flourishes. The dial by lupins. The signature lupins likely refers to a clockmaker or retailer of the period Jean-Baptiste Lupin, for example, was an important figure in the 19th century clockmaking. The signed dial indicates the clock was a collaboration between preeminent artisans, adding to its value and artistic significance. The clock reflects 18th or 19th century French decorative styles such as Rococo, Neoclassicism, or Empire. These styles emphasize elegance, symmetry, and the fusion of functionality and artistic beauty. Such clocks were considered luxury objects, often commissioned by or gifted to aristocrats or wealthy patrons. The combination of materials like fine porcelain and gilded bronze required the collaboration of multiple master artisans, making each piece unique and a testament to the period's artistic achievements. The estimate price for this piece was between 400 and 600 euro, and the hammer price was 550 euro. This Virgin and Child painting, done in oil on panel, likely belongs to the long-standing tradition of religious art, where the Virgin Mary is shown holding the infant Christ. Such works emphasize themes of maternal devotion, purity, and divine love, often depicted with serene expressions and symbolic details like halos or rich garments. Painted on panel, the piece may reflect techniques used before canvas became widely popular, making it a valuable example of early or classical painting method. The estimate price for this lot was between 3,000 and 4,000 euro, but the hammer price was 5,500 euro. Hi everybody, some of you already know me. I am Eduardo Figueiredo, a fine art restorer and a conservator. I love to make these videos because not only is an opportunity to show you beautiful, amazing pieces, but also I want to help you to understand why some objects can be so valuable. Attending auctions and fine art fairs makes part of my work. And for example, did you know that many auction pieces have undergone restoration? Well, that's a fact. What I want to tell you is that if you are curious about the process of restoring a painting, for example, I have another channel where I share videos of my work on painting restoration. There I show the cleaning process, the canvas repair, the old varnish removal, and even the retouching. I think you might find it interesting. So, after watching this video, I invite you to check out my other channel where I share more about my work as a restorer. The link is in the description. And for now, let's continue with this video and maybe I'll see you on my other channel. Ciao! This lot is an Art Deco bronze figurine standing 29 centimeters tall. It's typically a decorative piece that embodies the streamlined, geometric, and often elegant and aesthetic of the Art Deco era between 1920s and 1930s. These sculptures often capture figures in a dynamic or graceful poses, emphasizing movement and sophistication. Signed bronze figurines are particularly valuable by collectors as the artist's mark verifies authenticity and may increase the piece's appeal and value, especially if associated with notable Art Deco sculptures. The estimate price for this piece was between 40 and 60 euro, and the hammer price was 330 euro. I have seen many pieces, but once in a while one deeply impresses me, like this watch. Imagine the ingenuity in designing and the precision in crafting this timepiece. The balancing spheres don't just add beauty, they actually drive the movement, making the time flow. This watch is an incredible blend of intelligence, craftsmanship, and art. It's truly amazing. This is what is called a skeleton table clock. A skeleton clock, known for its exposed inner mechanisms, showcases the artistry and precision of clockmaking. Unlike traditional clocks, its transparent or open structure reveals gears, springs, and escapements, allowing viewers to observe the movement that powers the clock. This style was particularly popular in the 18th and 19th centuries and continues to captivate collectors and enthusiasts today. Skeleton clocks are often crafted from high quality metals or glass, highlighting both aesthetics, beauty, and the intricate engineering involving in the timekeeping. The estimate price for this watch was between 800 and 1,200 euro, and the hammer price was 6,500 euro. This pair of marble and bronze are very elegant. Castellets are small decorative urns or vases, usually with lids, that were popular in the 18th and 19th century European decor. Often made from luxurious materials like marble, bronze, or porcelain, they served both as an ornamental accent and functional vessels for potpourri or incense, placed on mantels, tables, or in entryways. Castellets were designed to add sophistication to the interior. Their intricate design and rich material made them symbols of wealth and taste, often reflecting neoclassic, rococo, or empire styles with elaborate craftsmanship. The estimate price for this lot was between 500 euro and 700 euro, but the hammer price was 850 euro. These 19th century Sevres porcelain and bronze vases highlight the high of French luxury design, combining delicate porcelain with rich bronze mountings. Sevres, a renewed French porcelain maker, was known for vibrant colors, intricate details, and high quality glazes. The addition of bronze, often gilded or elaborately shaped, brings a regal and balanced contrast to the delicate porcelain body. Such vases were admired in aristocratic and royal homes, symbolizing refined taste, wealth, and an appreciation for the era's decorative arts. The estimate price was between 1,000 and 1,500 euro, but the hammer price was 1,000 euro. The Becker Belgium Precision Balance is a high quality scientific scale, known for its accuracy and craftsmanship. Standing 50 centimeters tall, it likely features fine adjustments and a sensitive measurement mechanism, making it suitable for laboratory or scientific use in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Becker, a respected Belgian manufacturer, specialized in creating reliable, well calibrated instruments, often wanted by collectors and vintage science enthusiasts for both function and aesthetic value. This type of scale was commonly used in pharmacies and laboratories for precise weight measurements. The estimate price for this lot was between 140 and 200 euro, and the hammer price was 100 euro. This is a stained and gilded wooden bust from the 18th century, standing 70 centimeters tall. Normally, these pieces would be an ornate and finely crafted decorative sculpture, often depicting religious figures, classical heroes, which is the case here, or prominent personalities of the time. The staining technique gives depth and character to the wood grain, while gilding emphasizes key details and adds an aura of luxury. These busts were commonly displayed in homes, churches, or public buildings, reflecting the Baroque and Rococo aesthetics prevalent in European art of the 18th century. Their craftsmanship makes them highly valued by collectors, and the estimate price for this lot was between 1,000 and 1,500 euro, and the hammer price was 2,800 euro.
J'en vois que deux. C'est toutes grandes, il y en a deux. Des plus moyennes, il y en a 6, 7, 8. Non, ça semble autre chose. 7, 8 ici.
Now we are entering a fascinating section of the exhibition. This area showcases the unique collection of a devoted enthusiast whose extensive Napoleon and Josephine related items recently came up for auction. This display is filled with objects celebrating Napoleon's legacy, featuring symbols like the eagle, the lion, and his iconic hat. There are also beautifully crafted porcelains depicting both Napoleon and Josephine, along with many other intriguing items, even pieces of military uniforms worn by his soldiers. This is truly a captivating area, offering a glimpse into the world of an extraordinary collector.